Hello there, my beautiful Leos, and welcome. This is your daily for Friday, September 8th. Keep in mind, time is fluid, and this reading can resonate to anyone who has strong Leo in their chart. So, Leo, your fortune for the day is signs. Your future positive direction will reveal itself. Any doubts and confusions will soon disappear. All right, so some of you may have been feeling as though your direction has not necessarily been that positive. Spirit is saying there is a new path ahead that you will be coming to, and you will be feeling a lot of your confusion, a lot of your uncertainty, and possible doubts will subside. So let's see what this is all about here. Pay attention to the signs and the synchronicities, because Spirit is giving you signs that you are going to move in a more positive direction than you have been feeling you have been in. So let's see what else you got going on here, Leo, for the day. And you have, I unleash my wildness and choose to be free. All right, Leo. So definitely stepping into your power, freeing yourself from what no longer serves you with this energy, breaking the shackles. That's that type of energy that card has. And I feel like you are going to feel a boost of confidence. I'm feeling that somehow, some way. I feel like you may have been not feeling as confident within yourself, your capabilities, your skills. I feel like you're going to receive a confidence boost around this time. And you also have, my community is supportive, loving, and active in the world. All right, so with this card coming through, I feel like you are feeling more seen by the people around you. Some of you may find yourself in a community today and or around a lot of people, and or maybe even joining a new community or something that is involved around multiple people. I feel like you are being recognized here, Leo, just for how amazing you are and how much power you have. And with this community energy, it looks like you're going to be receiving a lot of support and a lot of love from the people around you around this time. So let's see what else comes through for the day here, Leo. And you have change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Well, we see that there's a change ahead coming here for you, of a more positive direction. And you also have indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. All right, so it looks like something is going to appear for you here, right? All of a sudden you're walking, and then boom, a fork in the road. That's exactly the energy that's coming about here for you today, Leo. So what you gonna do? You have a choice to make. Will you go down this path? Or will you continue on the path you feel like is getting you nowhere? Or will you say, aha, let me go down this road. It feels like it is calling to me. This path is going to feel as if it is calling to you. But there is a bit of indecision here in choosing to free yourself from the path you've been walking. So let's get one more card here for you, Leo, and you have love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. All right, so I feel like there's a change in your self-love, Leo. I feel like you are loving yourself a lot more than ever, and I feel like the people around you are feeling that. And when you sit in this free energy, when you sit in the energy of love for life and love for self, people get magnetized to you. So I feel like you're going to be approached by different type of paths, different type of offers today. And I feel like you are going to have to decide what direction you want to go down. And I feel like it could be offers coming from love, offers coming from friends, offers coming from family, offers coming from employers, random people, networking offers, things along those lines. But the change is in the air. Yes, it is. And honestly, with signs being your fortune for the day, I feel like the change is something that you probably are looking forward to. Because it doesn't really seem like you've been feeling great where you've been at in the way the reading is coming through. So we welcome this change. So let's see what the tarot has here for you. What's coming your way? The Chariot. Could be some travel energy involved. Some of you may be actually moving, going on vacation, relocating. Some of you, you are deciding where you want to move around this time. You also have the Ten of Swords and the Six of Wands. I feel like some of you have a little bit of a blessing in disguise energy coming your way. I feel like whatever change is occurring, whatever decisions you are coming into, I feel like it could be a little bit stressful. It could feel a little bit difficult to have to decide. But it will ultimately be bringing you a sense of a win. But I'm not necessarily sure you see that yet. I don't think so. Your possible challenge for the day is the Three of Wands. There it is. Not seeing the brighter future. Blessing in disguise energy. Your advice for the day is the Four of Pentacles. So your advice is to not overspend at the moment. And your outcome is the Seven of Wands. Yeah. So I feel like there is some sort of movement happening in your life. Relocation, travel, possibly you're receiving offers or invitations that seemingly so are going to be an energy to decide if you want to go somewhere. But I feel as though you have a new path opening up here for you. I just don't, it doesn't look like you think this is a positive change at first. You know when something happens to you and then you find yourself months or years later and you're like, wow, at first I thought this was the worst thing to ever happen to me and now look where I am now. That's the kind of energy I feel. Not necessarily the worst, but I don't really feel like you like the fact that you have to make decisions around this time. Some of you may have to make decisions around car energy, transportation. Clarify this for Leo. On the Chariot, we have the Hermit. Yeah. It's like you don't want to move. Or you don't want to move around right now, but the energy's moving you somehow. Ten of Swords to the Three of Cups. And the Six of Wands to the Hanged Man. Yeah, there's like a stuck-like feeling around this. And I feel like that's why signs is your fortune. Because it says your future positive direction will reveal itself. So for some of you, I don't feel like you see how this could be a positive change for you yet. But Spirit is going to show you as time goes on. And you are going to have that aha moment of, oh, this could be something that benefits me. This could be something that benefits my life. So your Three of Wands as your challenge with the Star. So your challenge is feeling hopeful. Your challenge is having hope for the future. Some of you may be receiving some help from other people around you right now. Four of Pentacles as your advice with the Page of Swords. And the Seven of Wands as your outcome to judgment. So your advice, I feel like for some of you, I'm just feeling the need to tell y'all, don't overspend right now. One. And two, I feel like your advice could be to open up to new ways of living. New ways of being. Because I feel like for some of you, you're kind of a little bit resistant towards learning whatever lesson is being taught to you at this moment. Spirit, please clarify this once more. This is a very general message. King of Pentacles. On the Three of Cups, we have the Eight of Wands. I feel like for some of you, you may be receiving assistance from your community. So, for example, say you feel like, yep, Miss Machiste, I ain't going to overspend. I can't overspend right now. You may get like your family or your friend or love could even be assisting you right now in helping you financially, or you may come into some sort of assistance. I'm getting like assistance from other people. On the Hanged Man, we have the Fool. On the Star with your challenge, we have the Ten of Pentacles. On the Page of Swords with your advice, we have the Queen of Swords. And on Judgment as your outcome, we have the Two of Swords. All right, so your outcome is making a decision. But I feel like because you are at a fork in the road right now, it's like you're letting the fact that you're at a fork in the road get to you more than anything else. And Spirit's like, all right, well, you can't just sit there and wallow at the fork in the road the whole time. There's got to be some decisions made. So I feel like for some of you, this definitely could be revolving around moving, traveling, relocating. Others of you, I feel like there is... I feel like there is somebody who is at a distance that wants to reconcile with you. Because I get somehow, some way there's movement involved. And I'm not necessarily sure you want to move. I don't really see you want to get out of the house and go travel to see this person. And I'm not necessarily really sure you want to allow this person to come on over here. And I also feel like for some of you, if you've been feeling financially down, I feel like you're receiving some support from the people around you. In some way, shape, or form. It could be very minimal. It could be grand. But nonetheless, I feel like it helps your financial situation out somehow. Some way. But you have a choice to make today. And I feel like this reading is very general. But I almost feel like it's very generally all over the place. To where my first and strongest story is there's some sort of relocation energy. Or there's some sort of decision made. Or seemingly so have to be made on where you're at. Either where you live, what kind of car you drive, or something like that. There's something that has to do with travel energy that's changing. Others of you, I feel like this is somebody who lives far away from you that wants to change the dynamic with you. But I'm not really sure y'all are very decisive on wanting to come out of your house like that. Because I feel like for some of you, you may be connecting, or a friend could come back around, or love comes back around. And it's like, I get like they live like a bit further away from you. And you're kind of like, well, just because you're back around doesn't mean I have to drop everything and go to your state. Or just because you want back in my life doesn't mean I have to drop everything and make time for you to travel here. There's like something about that. So your outcome is making a decision. And honestly, you look pretty... It looks like it's a decision that you don't really look like you're in a very happy position to make. Let's see. Why is the Two of Swords here? The Lovers. So it could be actually a decision that involves a reconciliation, or a decision that involves other people as well as yourself. The Lovers to the Ace of Swords. So a decision will be made. Because a decision, I'm telling you, this fork in the road, something's got to move here. So I feel like for some of you, this is not necessarily an easy decision to make. And I feel like this reading has a little bit of a different energy than other readings have lately. And y'all be asking for it. It's crazy. Y'all literally be like, oh, this is too positive. Well, here you go with one that doesn't seem that, it doesn't feel that great. Even though it's bringing you to a positive direction, the energy of making this decision doesn't seem like It's like you'd rather not have to decide. It's like you'd rather not have to do this, but the cards have fallen where they have, and free will is needed here. Because if you don't make the decisions, life's going to decide for you, and who wants that, right? You got to take hold of what you can take hold of. So, decisions. So let's see what we have in your ending oracle here, Leo. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. I don't really feel like this is going to resonate with everybody out there for some reason. I feel like there is a very specific subscribers or members that are supposed to be receiving this message. So don't feel bad about it if it ain't yours. But something's coming your way today that you are going to have to decide on, and I don't really feel like you even want to have to think about it, but you're going to have to. So that's what you got. Let's see. Astro Star Codes ending oracle is Gemini energy cross-pollinate. Card number 3. All right. I didn't mention what zodiac signs came in the spread, but I will do that right now. You have Gemini. Gemini. You also have Aquarius. You have Cancer, Aries, Pisces, and Virgo. All right. So you do have Gemini as your ending oracle with card number 3. So here we go. With its symbol of a pair of twins conversing, Gemini asks us to weave a web of connections and build networks with humor in all forms of communication. This mutable air sign is ruled by Mercury and is connected to the lungs, shoulders, hands, and nerves. Gemini's purpose is to disperse ideas like milk thistle on the spring winds, cross-pollinate ideas like bees buzzing over the flowers. Your action here is words are at the heart of the issue you are facing, and not just any words, but real dialogue. I'm telling you, if you feel tension in the situation, see what is blocking the lines of communication open. Open that up. Listen to the grapevine and also cross-pollinate. Gather and share information. Bits of truth may float in on gossip. Explore social media sound bits and any other way to get the word out. Talk to people as if they are your siblings, true equals. If something is bothering you, find a place to unpack it. Get it on the table and take a good look. Then talk it over in depth with a friend or therapist, or you can write it in a journal. Your challenge with this card is the situation may be complex, more complex than you think, so be willing to dig in. Gemini energy can be shallow or oversimplified, as it encourages rather than depth, so you can add to the depth consciously. Oh, so it encourages more shallow rather than depth, so you add the depth. Okay, I don't know why they worded it like that. Your gift with this card is that Gemini's gift is an open mind and a sense of universal siblinghood. We are all in this together. The soul knows how to find itself back into equilibrium if we just let all the parts communicate. Help the unexpressed feelings, person, and elements within the community be heard. So some of you may have to make a decision, like I said, that involves other people or involves some sort of community-like energy, or whatever the case may be. Honestly, this reading is too all over the place, so take your message, leave the rest behind, and do not force a reading to fit. But this could feel a little hectic as this energy comes about. So, thank you, my beautiful, wonderful Leos. I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are at in the world. I'll see and talk to all of y'all very, very soon. Bye now, Leo.